Hello everyone, welcome back to Peace River, Canada, and today the lag is much better. As you can see, we're running a steady 27-30 frames per second. That's because we're very far away from the farm, but still, lag is much better. We're running with our DB120. As you can see, we've already planted 61 acres of corn in less than an hour. Speed, man, speed. And we're planning on planting a couple hundred more acres of corn, a couple hundred acres of beans. If you don't mind, I'm going to cheat the wheat in this year because it should already be growing, and then we'll, because I'm going to do, double crop beans afterwards. That's my plan anyhow. I'm going to play it American even though this is, Canada, but, you know, so I'm going to cheat the wheat in. We're going to have a couple hundred acres of combined oat, barley, and sunflower, and we're going to have a couple hundred acres of canola that we're going to swath and use a pickup header on, because this map supports that, and anhydrous, and all of the realistic things that we want in a farm sim map, and it just does it in a much larger scale. And this map has been so much fun so far. So I just want to clarify all of our corn. Okay, so 58 and 39 have been planted in corn, and then everything down this corner, 2, 75, and 79, also going to go in corn. Okay, we're not going to be here for an incredibly long time today. Not going to make a 45-minute video that takes 8 or 9 hours to upload, but we are going to get quite a bit done here on Peace Creek, or at least that is my hope. So we'll go ahead and scoot over a little bit, fold out the DB120. I always have a hard time estimating how difficult this thing is. By the way, usually when we're using like a 12-row planter or something, it takes us anywhere from 2 to 10 hours to get all of our crop in, which normally ends up being like 25, 30 acres. And in 1 hour, we've gotten 60. And the fact that it's not going to go faster than a normal planting because we're running like thousands of acres. This is cool, man. This is cool. This might have just taken my favorite map in Farm Sim slot, because once we get down, okay, you can see the river here and everything. Once we start driving this way on the highway and you go across that river, it looks like, okay, this is like Flatlands, Canada. This is like Yukon, Canada, right? It's a very nice mix. It makes the map feel complete. And Camille Farms did an amazing job with this one. My gosh, this planter takes like 10 minutes to unfold. We've had 1.5 hours on the planter currently. That is counting drive time to my knowledge. 61.25 acres. We just filled up liquid fertilizer from the truck. I forgot to record that. Or I thought I was recording and I really wasn't, but you know. DB120 away! And as you can tell, the ground texture's custom, crop texture's custom. I mean, like, I don't know that he made them, probably not, but, like, they're not base game textures. This map is, imagine like a detailed 2x map, or a 1x, standard size map, or a detailed 4x. This is like that, but like 8 or 9, 10, maybe more times bigger. This is huge. And the scale of the fields, I mean, this is not a small field by any standards. But when you go and darn look at the map, it looks like a tiny field. Tiny. And this isn't a small field. I just want to say that for the first time in a while, I feel like a series is going to last a while. Because today I was thinking, nah, we're not going to make a series out of it. I just did my equipment intro. The lag is too bad. Look, as long as we stay away from the main farm, 22 FPS is perfectly fine. In other games that's terrible, but Farming Simulator is well playable at 22 FPS, and it's worth it for this right here. The DB120. When we get the harvest crew out here, it's going to be amazing. We get the swath canola. We're going to put anhydrous on, possibly. It may be a bit too late for that. I should have done that before I started planning. It's fine. On the other hand, I need to not look at the town, otherwise that goes down to about 12 FPS, which that's expected. That's a pretty big town. I mean, that is rivaling some of the biggest, most detailed towns in Farm Sim. The only one it really doesn't compare to, and that's just because this one's awesome, is UMRV's town. However, this is better than UMRV. You know why it's better than UMRV? My corn is not green at harvest. We need to live stream this map to prove to you guys that it is map. You can't get a scope through the videos because I cut out the 25-minute drives between places. Let me just put it this way. Say you're traveling 13 mile an hour in a 40/20. It would take you darn near half an hour, 40 minutes to get from one end of the map to another. Also, I can yeah, I need to steer for a second. Hold on. Okay. Also, I can imagine the harvest on this map. It will be the biggest harvest in the history of the Farming 101 channel. It will be bigger than our actual harvest in real life. And this is a game. I know some people can harvest like 1,000 acres. What's our record? 1,000 acres probably? I'm pretty sure this is going to beat that. I know we only have 70 acres planted right now, roughly. It'll be 70 here in a second. But still, imagine the possibilities. It's 70 acres right now. What's it going to be in like 15 hours when I decide I finally need to take a break from this map? You know, it could be like upwards of 2,000. I'm not promising anything, just know that. But it could be upwards of 2,000. In addition, and I know I just keep starting and stopping the recording, and really we're not going to get anything done in this video. I'm hoping to make it to 100 acres before we get done, but it may not happen because I just keep talking. I don't want this to run over 10 minutes. Anyhow, Farm 722 is looking real cool. That brought back a lot of the energy for FS along with this map for me, so DCS videos, I'm not going to have to resort to them because I'm burnt out, because I'm excited now, and we get grapes, and I don't like Massey Ferguson, so that's irrelevant, but the Kinsey planter and the Mack truck, pretty darn cool. Waiting on that one for November 22nd, and I can probably play this map until November 22nd. Yes, I know I just started the recording again, and it's like the 40th time. My screen recorder is yelling at me and just telling me to record it all in one clip, but I'm not going to because I'm stubborn. Anyhow, aside from me having to cut out probably an hour of me talking, I would love to live stream this, but you already know what kind of hit it's taken on my CPU and my GPU, and I don't think streaming this is going to make that hit much lighter. But we can try it someday because I want you guys to see how long it takes to take the gosh darn little Case Maxim tractor, or whatever it is, the new one, and the little bush hog all the way across this map at low speed. Or how long it takes me to... And I'm not F11ing things into my planner. I'm filling stuff up, which is a first as well. Because I always just cheat. And I'm not cheating this time. You heard that correctly, folks. I'm not cheating. That's how awesome this map is to me. It's awesome enough to make me not want to cheat at everything I do. That's why I'm actually planting this and not F11ing the field planted, because this is a really... It's larger than it looks, so to speak. I feel like we're not going to make it to 100 acres, but it's okay. Well, it wasn't quite 100. It wasn't even really close to 100, but it's still a lot. That is 80 acres right there that we just finished. So, yeah, I started this as like a let's jump in the map, and I was skeptical because it's a big map, and what happens with me in big maps, like the 16x ones, I can't remember what it's called, 16x Wild West, like I jump on and then ruin all the fun by buying 100 things, hiring workers, and being over it in 5 minutes. And that's what I was going to do here. I was just going to, test it out and then start an actual legitimate farm on it. And the thing with that was it didn't go that way. And I even started this thinking I was just gonna, get big equipment. Okay, yeah, sorry about that. There's a not so family friendly thing on the inside of that truck. It's funny, but I can't show it, so we might have to trade trucks. Either way, or I can just stay on the outside view because I do like the truck. You get the point. What I was saying was that I didn't intend to farm a lot of land, and as you can tell, that didn't go that way. Because this farm it's fun to farm big acres in this map and stuff. So, yeah, we'll keep farming big acres. Something else you can probably tell is that I genuinely enjoyed this so far, and there's some videos, not gonna lie, you can tell I wasn't too happy with having to make. I was only making them to try to keep the schedule. I wasn't really enjoying it. And that's kind of why I started playing DCS more on the channel, because I wasn't enjoying the farm sim as much. That was unrealistically fast. But you can tell on this one I enjoyed it because it's been so much fun, and I think this series is going to last a little while because it's fun. And I'm going to have to turn around the field here. I don't like it. Oh no, don't flip planner. So yeah, that's also something nice that I get out of this map, and it's beautiful. It kind of reminds me of Meg Creek in places, and then it reminds me of a logging map. Just wait until we go drive by the... You know what? I'll go there in a minute, but yeah. So be sure to comment, share, like, subscribe. Hope you have a great day, and hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. This is going to take a really long time, even with Super Speedy Boy turned on, because this is a huge map. Okay, you guys can just watch this. Okay, here we are. See where it starts reminding you of Canada a little more? And boom. Then you're in logging country, Canada, driving through the scenic hills and bridges, and boom, river. You have Peace River right here. That's what this is. This is Peace River. And then you have all the hills and stuff. sometimes ridiculous, that are going to be a pain in the butt when I'm trying to plant stuff over here. And then, you're back in farmland, USA, even though it's Canada still. I'm American, so it's USA to me. And then you're back in the scenic hills of Canada. I don't know what happened to this person's house, but evidently they didn't like people. Have a nice day.